Good morning, YouTube. How you guys doing? So, 2 days post-op on the surgery. Thursday morning, I went in for a medial. What was it called? It's a medial meniscal debridement. So for the last 4 or 5 years, I've had trouble with my left knee, and it's been hurting my run times. It's been hurting my overall quality of life. My knee swells. It gets painful after a while, so I just stop. Really hits me on my training when I try to go be active and do stuff. Turns out, fun fact, that I had a tear through half of my meniscus. Right? So, because I had a tear in half of my meniscus, I was overcompensating on the right leg, and my hips were out, and my shoulders were out, and my spine felt all funky. At least that's what I'm getting from the situation, because 2 days post-op, I feel tremendously better. My posture feels better. My footing feels better. Even though I'm putting light pressure on the left foot and the left leg, I'm being cautious about it. Just everything feels so much more solid and in line. Everything feels balanced, because I don't think I'm compensating so much for that left leg. And this is the first shots from the bow after surgery into my brand new target that I got from Bulldog Archery. I'll tell you about that in a second. But even the draw, this is an 80-pound draw bow, and that just felt so easy. It felt so light. Just the draw cycle coming back felt real good, real clean. Pulled that one a little bit. That was me. But yeah, I figured I'd get out here and see if I could pull it back, and I can. And walking on dirt and grass, getting a little bit of movement going. Especially my other leg. I don't want it to get sloppy and loose. So, yeah, take care of your knees. Take care of your feet. Make sure you're running with proper form. I think my biggest problem and why this happened was because I got into the Army, and I never had a problem with running. Never had a problem with knee injuries, nothing. Never had a single problem with my body. And I played football for 6 years, did track and field for 4 years, did wrestling for 1 year, trained in kickboxing, jiu-jitsu, a whole bunch of different stuff. Shout out to Longshot MMA, Bernie, California. Glenn, you're awesome. But yeah, did all of those things. Trained for 1 or 2 little fights that ended up not coming to fruition for whatever reasons, whatever. But trained for those fights, trained hard, good camps. Never had any injuries, never had any problems. And then I joined the Army. And I had people telling me I need to lengthen out my stride and reach for that next step on my running. I was like, okay, well, I mean, you've been in the Army longer. You know things, right? You should. I hope this is good information, I'm assuming. Fun fact, not good information. Meant with the best intentions, but not backed by any kind of science. So I had people who didn't know how to run telling me how to run, giving me advice on what shoes I should buy. So I tried all these different shoes, and because I started lengthening out my stride, I started developing a bad habit of heel striking. That bad habit of heel striking led to an increase in the tear in my meniscus, which I think I got from standing up too fast. From a very, very low squatted position. I was down very low, hips were below my knees, and I stood up really fast without like getting everything in line and like coming up with form. And it was no weight, it was just body weight, but I stood up so fast, I felt a pop in my knee. I was like, that hurt. Okay, fuck it. Just move on. Well, I moved on for another 2 years, went to my doctor in the Army, and was like, hey man, this really hurts. And I got this tendon that's doing some crazy stuff. What do you think? And he was like, you'll be fine. Which I get. I mean, there's a lot of people that go into Army medical facilities and they're malingering. And they're having a hard time doing the work. And they're complaining about shit they shouldn't complain about. So I get the automatic reaction. But sent me for x-rays. Fun fact about x-rays, they don't show anything for tendons, if you didn't know. So nothing came up on the x-rays. I got a shot of some stuff and sent me on my way. So it just kept going. It kept trucking on. And my run times dropped. They kept dropping over the years. I used to run a 14:30, and nowadays, my last PT test, I squeaked by. Barely fucking freaking squeaked by. Very close to failing. So, it sucked. And I was trying to run right before I got the MRI, and found out I had a tear in my meniscus. I was trying to run 15, 20 miles a week, slow pace, alternating between jogging and walking. Sorry, I'm picking my nose on camera. And not a bad group, right? Not bad. That one was way better. It's my second group right here. It's getting a little bit more stable. Not too bad. So I was trying to put in the work. Brand new target. Trying to do what I was told to do and run more, slower pace, build up the cardio, and I was realizing, it wasn't helping the cardio, and my knee just hurt. But I wasn't able to run faster or farther. I was doing sprints and long distance cardio mixed in, so I was trying to alternate, fast twitch and slow twitch and endurance based versus cardio, cardiovascular conditioning, right? I was going back and forth between them, trying to get the stamina to increase the pace at a short distance, blah blah blah, right? At least that's what I was trying to do. So and it wasn't working, and I wasn't getting better, and the effort was there, the diet was there, I hardly ever drink soda. I don't really drink alcohol, very occasionally, and one or two at a time. I might have a beer with dinner kind of thing. Probably my highest intake of sugar during the day is my coffee, which is just a little bit of creamer, and I sip on that. So yeah, take care of your knees. Take care of your knees. If you feel something happening, or you're not where you think you should be, get it checked out and be serious about it, because I think this is going to be a game changer for me. I feel stronger on it. So I will keep y'all posted. Thanks for watching. This thing's amazing. This is my Zen. Hope y'all have a great day. Bye.